My brothers and sisters in Christ, last week when the parable of the 10 coins came up, I spoke of the fact that Jesus does not call us to be compared one to another. There's not a scorecard, but instead he asks us to be faithful, to bear fruit from that which we have been given. And so, in today's gospel passage, as Jesus observes the activity of people in the treasury, he compares this poor widow to the contributions of the wealthy who give much larger gifts. As you can imagine in today's terms, the people whose great gifts get their names on a plaque, who get their name in a newspaper, come what may. And that's not to belittle. The great gifts of support, whether of the church or other things in the world, need the support of people of means to carry out their mission. But he compares for those who would see that person as greater value or as more generous. He sees a different version of generosity. He sees a wealthy person who gives perhaps a great amount by normal standards, but something that's just, as we would say, chump change for that person, compared to the lowly offering of the widow, the few pennies dropped in the collection basket, so to speak, that may seem like not even rounding error on a statement, and yet for that woman was a gift of great generosity because she was giving all she had. Again, we are reminded that human standards look at things through different eyes than Jesus does. And often we can get caught up comparing ourselves, in this case, literal, wealth or contributions in terms of generosity, but the Lord sees differently into the heart. We're not called to compare ourselves one to another. The question is, am I being generous with what the Lord has given me? And this goes way beyond money. When I look at my life and all things, am I being generous with that entrusted to me? Am I bearing fruit with what the Lord has given me? Or am I being stingy and guarded? Or am I just giving token to check a box? Or am I being generous? It's not about the size of the gift for the Lord. It's the generosity of heart, the amount which we love. That is what we will be judged for at the end of our lives, at the end of time. And so, whether we are rich or poor, may we truly be givers in the sense of the widow and not of the wealthy in the temple. May God bless you all.